Good morning, Restore Church, and happy Easter. Man, we are so thankful that you chose to come and spend this special day with us. And why we have you here, why don't we check out what's going on in this week's rNews. First and foremost, we want to say that in the past several weeks, we have noticed a lot of new faces here at Restore. Whether you're a guest or a visitor, we want to say thank you so much for coming and spending time with us here at Restore. And since we all know that Sunday morning is a little bit busy and a little hectic at times, it's not always the best opportunity to really get to know someone. So if you're a guest or a first-time visitor, we want to take a moment to invite you out to our welcome lunch on April 16th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. This is really an opportunity for us as a staff and a leadership here at Restore to get to know you better so we can step in and serve you right where you're at. If you're interested in attending our welcome lunch, you can head on over to restorechurch.net and sign up under the events tab. We have another exciting announcement for you about next week, Sunday, April 16th. And that is we'll be hosting guest speaker, Pastor Mike Badolato. Pastor Mike grew up right around here in Baltimore, Maryland, and in 1 year's time went from a successful high school student to a high school dropout and an opioid addict. But during this time in his life, he had an incredible encounter with God that taught him that he was made for so much more. And we would love to invite you out to hear from Pastor Mike as he goes into a little bit of his testimony and shares what God specifically has for you next week, Sunday, April 16th, right here at Restore. With Mother's Day fast approaching, I want to take a quick moment just to give a huge shout out to all of the moms here in the house. You guys are absolutely incredible, and your jobs are not easy, both inside and outside the home. In this Mother's Day season, we are looking for single moms who are a light both in their own homes and in the community around them. These are single moms who are not looking for the spotlight, but are using every resource they have in order to do the best that they can. And we need your help in order to find single moms that fit this description so that we can bless them this Mother's Day. If you know a single mom that fits this description, you can head on over to restorechurch.net under the events tab to nominate them to win. Just so you know, a nominee must be present on Mother's Day in order to claim their prize. And if your nominee wins, the office will reach out to you in order to confirm which service you will be attending. Once again, thank you so much to all of the moms here. You guys are amazing. And now it's time for this week's Difference Maker shout out. And this week's Difference Maker is Becky Wilfong. Have you ever wanted to join a team but were waiting to be asked? Well, that's exactly what happened in Becky Wilfong's case. She recently was asked to join the hospitality team to use her gifts and talents that God has given her. Becky recently said this: "While conversating with God this morning on my way to church, I made sure to thank Him for blessing me with the opportunity to serve at Restore. You have no idea how honored I am to be serving. I wasn't raised in the church, but I always believed and had so much faith in God, even as a child. But I was lacking the relationship that I wanted with God. When I tell you I had been literally yearning to become part of a church and begin building my relationship with God for years, I'm talking like 32 years. And now, today, my relationship with God is so beautiful. Thank you for thinking of me when you reached out for volunteers. Much love." Well, Becky, thank you for your willingness to use your gifts for God by joining the hospitality team. You are truly a difference maker.